Hi loves, it's Elle and welcome back to my channel, and today we're playing with a couple new launches and we're going to try them out and see if they're worth your attention and money. So before we get started, hit the subscribe button, share this video with somebody you think might like it, and let's do it. Alright you guys, so these are brand new launches that I just got in from Sephora. I bought them myself. One being the Fenty Beauty, I have the name right here, Bright Fix Eye Brightening Concealer, and then these cute guys from Milk. And these are called Color Chalk, and I think that they're so cute. But I want to play with them to see if we really like these products and want to put them into our arsenal. So we're first going to start with Eyebrite. So these are, I thought the reason why I got these was I thought they'd be interesting because I have so many of you guys that have dark circles and are always looking for something to help with that coverage. So these are $25 a piece, which is a little high in my opinion, but you just need a little bit and they might last you for probably close to a year. The color range is very pretty on it, as expected for Fenty Beauty. The coverage is light, but it is buildable, and the finish is natural, which I really like. It is a vegan product as well as gluten-free. And all it says is basically you just apply it either as your concealer or you can put concealer over it. So if you have super dark eyes underneath here, I would recommend using one of these and then going over with a concealer. And it says it works well with your fingers, brushes, and sponges. So I did get two colors. The first one I got is called Rose Quartz. And I'll show you, and oh, the packaging is beautiful on this, you guys. Do you see it's like a clear top right here? All right, so I'm gonna show you what Rose Quartz looks like. And now remember, these are eye brighteners, and I'll tell you a little bit about it in a second here. But it has a very pinky undertone to it. And then the second one I got is called Seashell. And this is much more like a concealer for me. This is definitely like a concealer color. So this would be a corrector, and this would be a corrector too, but also more of a concealer. And the reason why I say that is when you have a lot of darkness under the eyes, I've done a couple of videos about this, but I'll gently touch on it right now. When you have a lot of darkness under your eyes, it's a really great idea to get either a yellow-based or a peach-based corrector. And I love a peach-based corrector because peach counteracts blues and purples under the eye, okay? Okay, so we're gonna take the Rose Quartz one, and I'm just gonna take it on a little synthetic brush, and I'm going to tap it. I have quite a bit of darkness today. I have not been sleeping great. And I'm just going to tap this in right here. And this is really going to be brightening. I've only really played with these. I haven't necessarily worn them or layered them. So this is definitely going to be more of a first impressions, which I love to do too. And I'm going to bring this in the corner of my eye and then down right here. When you are concealing darkness under the eyes, you don't have to go all over with that corrector. You can just correct in the sections that need it. Let me see how this layers. And I just like to tap with my finger. Oh, I just got it all over my dress. All right, so just tap, tap, tap. It is very hydrating, so you don't need a lot. If you use too much, you're definitely going to get some creasing. And I'm just going to use a little bit on the outside corner here. I really like what it's done kind of right here in the corner of my eye. I think it's really pretty. And it's always nice to have the outside kind of bright, so you guys can see the difference. I definitely would not use this color as a concealer unless you were extremely fair, like a redhead, or very fair, then you could use this as a concealer. It does layer very nicely, but the coverage for this isn't necessarily something for somebody that has super dark discoloration. You're gonna have to go with a heavier color corrector. And some of my favorite are by Charlotte Tilbury, even though we still don't know what's going on with her. And around the nose, too, you could do. It is so hot today, you guys, and humid, so. And I actually have the Fenty skin tint on today. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty. And I think it's definitely for someone that has a mild discoloration. And I absolutely think that you would need either the other color of this, one that's more of a concealer over it. So let's reserve judgment for a second, because right now I'm just telling you I don't love how it's looking. I mean, it's not adding any texture under the eyes or anything like that, but it's just the coverage. If this is going, I understand it's an eye brightener, not a corrector, I get that. So it is going to brighten those areas of the eye. Yeah, I don't know, something weird is happening. I don't know necessarily if I love that. Okay, let's try going with the other one and see what we get here. And I'm just gonna do this on one eye. Okay, so this is definitely more brightening in my opinion. So this is the one called Seashell. So when you also are using an eye brightener like this, you can, since it is so lightweight, you can bring this down a little bit, and you can use a little bit more in layers. Okay, look at the difference. Yeah, okay, so Seashell is for me, so if you are my coloring and have the kind of discoloration that I have, this would be your color. This is what I put my foundation on with. I like that one so much better, and I feel like though that I'm still gonna need a concealer. What do you guys think? I don't know. I just don't know if these are, I appreciate it. They are so hydrating that if you're gonna use these, don't prep the eyes too hydrating. Just use like an eye serum and let this do the hydration for you. Okay, I don't know. My jury's kind of out on that. I think it's definitely for that, like if you wanted to have like a no makeup look, maybe with like a skin tint, like this is her skin tint, and you're just kind of going out and you want to just have like a very no makeup look, I would say that this could be something that you could use. I like the texture of it. I think it does brighten up, but watch. I'm gonna use just 2 dots of the concealer. I'll show you underneath actually by itself without concealer. Okay, now I'm gonna pop concealer on. I also would tell you this. I would do the eye brightener before your foundation. Then do your foundation, and then if you need concealer, then you can do that on top of it. Or you can do brightener, concealer, and then foundation. And I would not powder this. It's so hydrating that I'm afraid, for at least my under eyes, it would get really like cakey because it's so hydrating. So I don't know. I think the concealer layers really well over it. I think that looks really pretty. Tell me in the comments section. I don't know if I would reach for it. I think that's the thing. I don't know if I would reach for it because my concealer does a great job. But what's nice about it, see, I go back and forth with products like this, is that you don't need as much concealer when you use an eye brightener or a slight corrector. So it might be more natural, and it might be more of something if you have so many problems with creasing. All right, let's get on to these from Milk. All right, so the reason why I got these little Milk chalk things is because they reminded me of a kid, like, you know, when you paint and they have like chalk like this. That's what I thought. It was fun. I thought it was very artistic is why. I'll tell you off the bat though, they're very messy. They come literally like the old school paint chalks. So they have paper around them and then the product's in there, but they're very messy. So I don't know about that. All right, so they're $18 and they have a lot of different colors. I got Double Dutch and I got Bounce. One is plum and one is like a deep brown. Okay, and it says what is it? A clean extruded powder pigment that glides on smoothly for buildable payoff on eyes, cheeks, and lips. Oh, I didn't realize they were a multi-stick. Okay. It says it comes in a peel-off wrapper and portable reusable tube. The product is gluten-free, recycled packaging. Let's see how they say to use it. Glide directly onto eyes, cheeks, and lips. Blend with your finger or a brush. Use as a pigmented eyeshadow or liner. Use on lip for a diffused powdery look. On cheeks for metallic highlighter. Highlighter. Use a wet brush for intensified payoff. Okay. Ooh, okay, I'm excited. Let's play. Okay, we're gonna go in with the Double Dutch first. I don't think that under eye looks very good, you guys. I think I'd pass on that. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. Ooh. Okay, I should have done this first. You guys. Okay. This is just a poor first impressions video. The color is pretty. The application is extremely hard. I get it. I appreciate them trying to be, you know, appreciate them trying to do something different. I really do. I think the color is beautiful. But, oh, it's wrong. Jeez, wrong brush. But I just think that it feels very scratchy on the eyes. Like I said, I do really like the color. The color payoff is very quick. I'm going to just use it straight on a brush because the fallout is real. Okay. It's a very, very pretty color. Yeah, I mean, the color is just, it's very pretty. And I guess I would say it's super portable, and it's so much easier to use directly. I'm just going to spray my brush with a little bit of water, because that's what it says, you can use it wet too. And I'm going to go right back into the product, and I'm going to just add a little bit here. Okay. Okay, you guys, how to use this product is wet. It is. This is like old school makeup stuff. Like, I used to have a product when I first started doing makeup, like for a job, similar to this by Makeup Forever. Oh God, obviously 15, 20, 17 years ago. But look how pretty that is when it's wet. Oh my gosh. Definitely want it wet. Okay, so let's go back and dry this again. So what we're gonna do, so we're gonna use just a brush that has no hydration on it at all. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna do the same thing. Yeah, this, you guys, don't go straight to the eye with these. And the price point's really good too with these. Just go straight to brush. So pretty. And then we're gonna go back in with the brush that has a little bit of water to it. And it gives this like wet effect. Yes, I love that. Like, I would see this being used on like magazine covers, red carpets. I mean, this is a showstopper because it would pick up the light. Look at that color. Okay, now I'm obsessed. Very grunge, very, very like kind of like the grungy look. Okay, let's finish the under eye here. Damp. And now when I say wet, the brush is damp. It is not sopping wet. Spray it with a little bit of essence or a little bit of, you know, water or something. That is how to use it. Wow. We're going for it today, obviously. I wasn't really planning on taking it this way. But wow. Okay, go back in with a dry brush. It actually still blends even after you have it on. Let me show you what the other color looks like. I'll show you in the back of my hand, and then I'll show it to you wet too. This would be beautiful. Okay, wow. Okay, so here we are. So this one, can you see? Let me turn down my ring light a little bit. Okay, so this one right here is way glossier. This is wet, and then this is dry. Okay, I just want to show you that. Look at that metallic. Wow. So I hope seeing that way makes kind of sense. That color is beautiful as well, and it would do the exact same thing. I would wear it, honestly, the exact same way. I didn't expect for these to be so pigmented, like, at all. Okay, are we good? No creasing, by the way. No creasing at all. Let me finish my makeup, and we'll give the final thoughts. All right, guys, so everything is on. I'm actually loving this look. I think it is, I love it. I love these from Milk. It's a learning curve real quick, but take my tips and you will love them too. All right, and they have so many colors. I mean, like, so many. So, run, don't walk, and get yourself some of these. Great price point, last you forever, fantastic. Now, for the Fenty things. Ugh. I don't know. I think I might pass on these. I don't feel that I am going to be gravitating towards these. I think that it looks nice, but I don't think that it's any different than my concealer normally would do, as well as if you're looking for a color corrector for that darkness or for that brightness, there's a lot out there. Also, NYX or NYX has beautiful color correctors and under eye brighteners, same as Elle. So I think I'm gonna have to say pass, unless you are a no makeup girl and this is just your jam. Okay, I do think they're well made. It's just for me, they didn't really work well. Her foundation though today is, I think it's looking very, very good. All right, so that, now, if you stay to the end, you are gonna be benefited. There's a giveaway today. I haven't done one in a while. So we're gonna do 2 lucky winners. They're gonna be only in the United States and Canada. I'm so sorry, my friends across the pond. Shipping is just absolutely outrageous still. And so I'm gonna have to keep it here. So just comment in the comment section below kind of which kind of products that you're excited about. Are you gonna try some of these? And then I'll pick them in about 48 hours after this video goes live, and I'll respond to them in the comment section of this video. Again, if you stay to the end, I like to keep things on the toes. I want to show you the last 2 products that I want to show you that just launched. This is a palette by ColourPop called Lust for Dusk, and they sent this to me in PR. I think it's a pretty palette. I mean, I love this color right here. But do I think you need it? No. I would have liked, I mean, I don't know. The ColourPop's shadows are very pretty. This is no exception. Do I think, but this is like a palette I think that you could basically use any time of the year, but I don't think this is one that you need to run out and get. But I do think the packaging is pretty. I just don't think that the colors for me go with the name of the palette. I would like to have seen them a lot more rich, because this is talking about dusk, which is exactly what the cover looks like, and then the colors in here are not that. Okay. All right, so that just launched. I think I might wait on that. Anyway, comment in the comment section below if you stayed this long to the end of the video, squad. I forget what we said. Stay to the end, squad. I love that. And I will see you all in the next video. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.